The crux of the situation, I think, is to choose your clients correctly, because if you choose them and they tell other people, it will all become settled. And then once you've helped somebody, I can guarantee you it's a week or 2 weeks later, somebody will phone and say, listen, this person told me to phone you, please can you assist me? And because I don't think of clients, then it's easy. And that's why I'm saying, if you have friends for clients, I think then it becomes second nature. It's easy. Africa is in my blood. I was a little girl when I thought, oh, that would be nice to climb Kilimanjaro. About a year and a half ago, I decided, all right, I have some time now, I have some money, I have some structure at my home, let's plan this. It's not that easy. But once I said I wanted to do something, I can't back out now. I'm sure that if I worked at another place, I wouldn't have been able to do it. First, financial implications, and then second, the time that I've spent. The first day when I arrived there, and I started walking, I thought, geez, this is not going to work. But then suddenly something clicked, and it was the same sort of click that had happened to me when I started with travel counsellors. It's something I wanted to do. It's something I wanted to do for myself and for my family. So, step by step, I went up, and I'm glad that I did, because it taught me to not get stressed about things, take it bit by bit, slowly. And then I decided, okay, let's do the next best thing and get Everest in my goal. So next year, September, I'll be flying to Kathmandu, take a flight to Lucca, and then spend 2 weeks getting to the base camp of Everest. I'm not going to attempt the summit, it's just base camp.
Quite often I still find myself looking for the cheapest option, even though it's not really what the client wants. Don't be shy about your service, don't be embarrassed about it. I used to look at them and I used to be like, what? Just give them a price. The price they see is the price that they're prepared to pay. Don't make it more complicated than what it already is. Recently I had a situation where a client needed a car in Margate, and I got him a quote, and he told me that's absolutely ridiculous. He's not taking my price because he can get it for 700 Rand a day. And while I was on the phone with him, I said to him, look, I just want to check, have you asked him what the block on your credit card is going to be? Because that's quite important. And he phoned me back and he said, you know what, I'm so sorry, I really shouldn't mess with the professional. They've told me I had to block 20,000 on my car, so please can you go ahead and book the one that you originally quoted me on. What I do is I do try and include as much Phoenix as possible. It's easier than picking up the phone. If I'm working late, I don't have to worry about tour operators' hours, them being closed. I can do it, and I just go onto Phoenix and I look the hotel up. I think to maximize, I would say push Phoenix as much as you can. I think travel insurance also helps you, because that's a 20% as well. Obviously you don't want to throw your clients on an airline that does give you commission, but that has helped, because obviously that pushes my margin up as well, because I still charge the normal fee on top of getting the commission from the airline. Also, try and use the corporate fare. I still give my clients the price that we get plus the markup, so they still benefit from it. But I think though, you don't actually realize the amounts of discount that you get on some of the fares. When I go and see the client, that's always nice. What I do is just to make things fun, is I usually put something in their ticket wallets. Like I found if you go to Woolworths, they've got little, it's called Yummy Money. I just put that in there, and I actually write on their spending money. They think it's hysterical. Usually when I deliver stuff, I usually deliver it in a gift bag. That image stays with the clients and they love it. It's like a warm feeling, I always wanted to try and go for gold, and it happened, and it's one of the best things I could have achieved. There isn't a day that I wake up and I think, you know what, I actually should have been a doctor or a teacher. This is what I am meant to do.